It was our last day today before holiday break,
Yeah.
and you're saying you weren't as entirely productive as you would have hoped.
No, I wasn't. I didn't get done what I wanted to get done, and I got enough done to let the guys continue work since I'm taking the next week and a half off. I ain't going back till after the New Year.
The boy.
I got shit around the house
Yeah.
to get done.
Maybe this is the Christmas episode that John just uploads the video for all this as like a little Christmas present. We don't care, right? To hell with it.
I don't give a shit.
It's as good as I'm possibly going to look over the next month and a half.
I've got a new software, man. I didn't tell you about it. Got a new software. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised on what it can do. We'll see.
I like the sounds of that. It sounds like a Christmas gift to me if ever there was one for the podcast, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, listen, let's jump right in, man. I didn't know what your plan was, but welcome everybody to the Christmas episode of the ISAW Afterward podcast. We're happy that you're here. I'm going to ask for 3 things as we go along today as Christmas gifts for John and I of the podcast. The first one is, if by some miracle or boredom or cooking or whatever you're doing, if you listen to this on Christmas Day, hit us up.
Yeah, we want to know.
I'd really like to know if anybody was checking it out, doing their just stuff around the house, getting ready, whatever.
Right.
Text message, 507-607 ISAW, email, whatever.
Yep.
Let us know. I'm curious.
Yep. I'll be checking the comments and see if anybody actually posts on YouTube or Spotify.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to see if maybe you'd send me a little just update as the day went on. I know what you're like. You'll be checking in just to see.
Yep.
Yeah, I can probably guarantee. I'm gonna go out on a limb right now. I'm gonna say we get 6 people that listen that day.
I'd be surprised at that. Look, I don't expect anybody to listen to us on Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day, right?
Yeah, but people sit around the kitchen, cook, and get ready for people to come.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, maybe this makes you laugh. Just don't let it make you burn your food, I guess.
Right. Also, public service announcements, folks. There's going to be some stuff in this episode that you do not want the kiddies to hear when it comes to Christmas. Consider yourself warned.
Right.
We're going to do some math later. If your kid can do even basic math, you don't want your kid hearing this. So, what are your plans this year, my friend?
For Christmas, we're just keeping it low key. We are trying something. I'm cooking something that I've never cooked before. It's an expensive meal, so I hope I don't botch it.
What do you got going?
I'm making a beef Wellington.
Dude, there's nothing like a tasty beef Wellington. I've got a recipe for one saved in my phone. I've been meaning to try it for a while.
Yeah, I've never tried it. I've never had it, never ate it. So if it tastes good, then it tastes good to me, and it could taste like crap to real connoisseurs, but meh.
I can tell you I'm not a beef Wellington connoisseur. Anybody who really knows me, I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms. I enjoy the taste, but not the texture. Now, with that filling that goes between your crust and your meat, it's supposed to be really pureed up. So that's the kind of thing I would actually kind of like. I've had a beef Wellington in the past. I'm excited to hear how it turns out for you, man.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah,
It'll be interesting.
I'm going in a completely different direction from you and the normal direction for me of a very simple spiral cut ham.
I have a ham on backup. I'm baking the ham at the same time.
I'm happy to say I don't use the glaze that comes with the spiral cut ham.
Yeah.
I make my own, but it's still just a pretty basic spiral cut ham. And I did look real hard. So John was our big success hunter this year. I did pick up our deer meat. It's sitting in the freezer, buddy. We'll get together with Tony one of these days. We'll figure it out. We'll split it up. They had what they called, at the place that does our processing, world famous, which I'm always a little leery of, especially in a small town kind of place,
right.
Double smoked ham. Now, I would have foregone the normal spiral cut. I would have tried the world famous, air quotes, double smoked ham.
Right.
Because the place does do our meat and they do a good job. So I was like, it's probably pretty great.
Yep.
Ballpark dollar figure. It's just the missus and I. We might have a couple friends pop over. We're going to use a little extra for making pea soup and think. What do you think the smallest pound-wise, double smoked ham I could have gotten at the place?
3 pounds. Bone in, bone out.
Bone in.
Bone in. 5 pounds.
Yeah, the smallest one they had was 19.
Oh my, oh my God.
Now, I presume, because I was just there the other day. So, as the time of this recording, folks, this is Tuesday. Tuesday, John. This is the 23rd. I was there a couple days ago. Maybe the smaller ones had already been bought.
Dude, 19 pound. That's a gigantic pig that came
Dude,
off of.
that wasn't the biggest one.
My God. Yeah, you said that was the smallest.
That was the smallest one I could find.
That is nuts, man.
So, for
Lord.
just the wife and I, that's a little more ham than we need in our lives. What can I tell you?
I mean, you could freeze it up. You could throw it in like scalloped potatoes and ham and stuff like that, you know.
Right, sure. For the next 13 months. It's literally
Right.
just the two of us. Unless I start making dog food for the dog with ham in it, like we're fucked.
Oh, you don't want to use that ham. Not if it's double smoked. It's got
No,
crap in
I
it.
wouldn't think. I wouldn't think that would be the way to go.
When
Well, I'm
when
excited for you, man. Be fine. It
yeah,
sounds good.
when it comes to them, dude, I just about shit a brick. I've never, ever in my life bought a beef tenderloin. Never. I didn't know what to expect. I'm at Costco yesterday and I'm like, oh, hey, I'm just going to scoop that up. It's right there. I grab one. It's 6 pounds. I need the center cut anyway. That's perfect. 2.5 pound center cut. I'm good. I'll use the rest of it. It's good meat, right? It's where filet mignons come from, right?
That's right.
And I'm like, I'll burn it up somehow. Not a problem. I grabbed that thing, put it in the cart, and then I saw the sticker. And I just about shit my pants right in the middle of the aisle. I ended up, it was $160 for 6 pounds. $160.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. And
From
I'm
the
like,
Costco.
yeah. And I'm like, dude, Costco, come on, bro. Like, holy crap.
It wasn't a mistake. You didn't go and ask.
No, they were all, I looked down at the rest of them and the cheapest one was $139. I went to my local grocery store here today and I picked up all the rest of the fixings, the mushrooms, the prosciutto, the beef tenderloin, the sherry wine, everything to make the rest of it, right?
For half that.
It came up to $160, but that was everything. That was including the tenderloin.
That's a big number for a tenderloin, man.
Holy shit! And
Costco pretty proud of themselves.
they are pretty proud, but I mean, I gotta hand it to them, right? We get a lot of our food from Costco, and no, we're not sponsored. I wouldn't mind. Maybe Costco could kick us a few bucks.
Shout out Costco. We're happy to plug you every week.
But we do
Reach
a lot
out.
of shopping there, right? We eat a lot of their food. A lot of it's great. If anybody ever wants to know, I had two gentlemen there. One gentleman had a one of their chicken pot pies in his cart, and they're discussing it as I was walking by. And I walked right next to them, and they're all like, the guys are like, I've never tried it. It's the chicken pot pie. I don't know what it's like. It might be a complete fail. And I turned to him, and I'm like, those things are stellar, man. You won't be disappointed. And the other guy grabbed one, put it in his cart. He's like, okay.
All right, one sec, man. Pardon me, folks. We need a cough button one of these days.
Right.
That is an amazing coincidence because what is sitting on my counter upstairs right now that my missus cooked for dinner?
Chicken
A
pot pie.
Costco chicken pot pie.
I love them.
And she said it was pretty good. I haven't had a piece yet. I was waiting until we were finished recording, but
Oh, they're fantastic. You won't be disappointed. They use their rotisserie chicken in it.
ooh.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I was a little on the fence about having some later. All right, you convinced me. You sold me, right? On the note of Costco, buddy, and FYI, folks, it's Christmas. We're gonna talk a little shit and talk some Christmas and stuff today, right? You, while we were hunting, brought up Bobos. For the people who aren't familiar with Bobos, they sell them, I'm sure, more places because I found a different kind at Cub Foods.
Oh, did you?
Little oat, honey, peanut butter bites that have strawberry in them or apple. John brought some up for hunting season. They were real good to take out there. They were a nice quiet snack to eat when you're sitting in the deer stand. But John did warn me, don't get the what kind?
Chocolate chip.
My missus and I were at Costco the other day. Forgot to look while we were there. By the time we get to the next place we're stopping, we're too far away. I was like, shit, I didn't think to get those damn things that John had. They were great.
That's
I
funny.
made a point of saying don't get the chocolate chip one. John said those are no good, but if it's anything else, apple, strawberry, raspberry, whatever, get those ones. But don't get all my wife heard was chocolate chip, chocolate chip, chocolate chip. She bought like a 40 pack.
Oh, no.
You were right. They're real dry.
They
They're
are
not
super
good at all.
dry.
They're not good at all.
No. I think we still have half a box.
Side note, buddy. Yeah. So I thought I'd bring it up. Yes, and the Costco, I mean, holy God, dude. Obviously, every place is busy. It's the holiday season, right?
Yep.
We were there the other day. It was a zoo.
Yeah.
Zoo.
Yeah.
I mean, they were checking IDs coming in, the little Costco cards, like you were trying to get out of jail for like a weekend furlough.
Right.
My wife had to show the card to the lady three times, like, no, no, he's with me. He's with me. It's okay. The lady was looking at me like she reached for her hip. I thought she was reaching for a taser. She had one of those little like card scanner things. I'm
Right.
like, what do we do? I'm like, let's just calm down a little here. It's bulk food sales. Relax.
Yeah. Yep.
So I've got a few things I'm going to get into here today, buddy. But did you have anything you wanted to mention, get off your chest?
Realistically, I don't know how long this episode's going to last, so I just want to put it out there. Right from the start, I wish everybody a very, very Merry Christmas and all the holiday cheers and Happy Hanukkah and whatever other holiday you celebrate.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa, God bless you.
Kwanzaa's a big one. Yep.
Everybody out there, just be safe. If you're drinking, drink responsibly. Enjoy your family and friend time. I know it can be mentally straining and mentally depressing for some people. And I understand that. And whatever you do, realize that it's only a single day out of 365. It'll be better tomorrow.
I love the sentiment, man. I'll say the same thing. Everybody, a very very Merry Christmas to everybody here in the States and back home in Canada and around the world. Uh, John's right. It's just one day. Don't let it stress you out. And if you get up and you're sitting around the Christmas tree and you're opening presents with loved ones and friends and family and you're having a nice meal, remember there are lots of people out there who are struggling to make those things happen. So try to enjoy the small things today. There's people out there who would trade everything for what you probably are doing today. So, all right. I like that, man. That's good. Um, I was thinking about Christmas today, man, and I remembered a tradition that my brother brought up to me when I saw him recently. Are you familiar with the story of Nova Scotia sending a Christmas tree to Boston every year?
Yes.
Do
Yes.
you remember why?
No.
So here's the
I
deal.
think we talked about it last year, didn't we?
Did we?
I think.
Well, you're going to get a recap, folks.
Okay.
I'll make it fast, thanks. I don't know if it came up. And also, this might have been one of the things my brother fact checked us on last year that I wasn't quite perfect on. So unfortunately, December 6, 1917 is what they call the Halifax explosion. Two military boats accidentally collided in the harbor. One of them was full of explosives and ammunitions.
Oh, shit.
1,600 people dead, thousands more injured. Huge snowstorm right after. Boston was nice enough to send a train full of medical teams and supplies. So, anyways, that year, Nova Scotia sent them a tree for their city square as a gift. And then in 1971, they did it to commemorate the occasion and the bond between the cities. And it has been done every single year since. They like a tree between 40 and 50 feet. They prefer red or white spruce or even a balsam if it comes to it. And if you're the property owner who they pick the tree from, it's a real big deal for people back home to be the ones to say, yep. So people put their tree up. You can even track it on hashtag Tree for Boston, Tree Tracker, both on Facebooks and X. The whole journey from Halifax down, the days they put it up, they take lots of photos. So if I bring it up every year, I'm not going to feel bad at all because I think it's a super nice thing that they do.
That's actually pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive.
So on that note, man, is there any holiday traditions that you really love?
Not real. I mean, I only really have one holiday tradition that I really do anymore.
Lay it on me.
And it's only reading the Christmas story to the kids.
The night before Christmas, you mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry. Yes, the night before Christmas.
I knew what you meant. We talked about it
Christmas
recently.
story.
So, yeah.
I read that every Christmas Eve, even after my divorce. I was very adamant that my girls are with me Christmas Eve. Like, that is our day. That is our night. With the Lord's blessing, I'll be reading it to my grandchildren one day, I hope. Even if it's over Zoom.
Fingers crossed, buddy.
Yep.
Over Zoom, they'll be on Mars and you'll still be living here.
Well, right.
But sorry, that was a joke about how long it's going to take John to get grandchildren. That was a little inside baseball, folks. I apologize.
I'll have to have a little screen on my grave, my headstone to come by and listen to the recording every year.
They can do something, man. I'll put up the Christmas episodes on your grave and a little thumb drive people can download with a QR code or something every year. I only
That'd
say
be
that
great.
not because I'm morbid, folks, but I mean, it's just a simple fact. I'm going to outlive John by 7 years.
Very possible.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but the men in my family are incredibly long lived for the lifestyles we have. It's really unfair to the rest of the people out there living healthy lives, but
Um, I'm
I can bear down and probably make it through 85, 87, no problem. Like,
my the men in my family are the same way, except for my mom's dad, my grandpa.
oh shit, that's the one that matters, buddy.
Well, they say
I
you
don't know if
get
that's true. I'm not a geneticist. I just said that to screw with you. Keep going.
yeah, no, they say you get your hair from your mother's father, and that's bull-faced lie. I can tell you that right now. No, he had other complications. He got gangrene from an injury, and it took him out.
Oh, you can't that's not genetics. That was just bad luck, right?
Right,
Like, yeah.
right. But my other men in my family, they kick it for a while. 90s.
Beauty, man.
So as
Imagine
long as
if
I
we're
don't
doing
fuck it
this
up.
in our yeah, imagine if we're doing this in our old man voices at 89 and 90. I remember back in the day when podcasts weren't AI and virtual reality and fucking you kids get off my lawn.
We had to do this by computer. And
AI didn't do anything and my robot assistant didn't put all the fucking production together for me. I'm gonna remember that. That'll be great, man.
this is going to be awesome.
If we actually could go back to that in like 30 years, that'd be wicked.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
I think the night before Christmas, reading it to your kids, even as young adults, which they are now, I think it's very sweet, man.
How about you? What's your big tradition for the season?
Well, unfortunately, man, I appreciate you asking, but it's gonna spin me up a little. So here we
Oh,
go.
well, we'll bring it.
Other than I'd love to sit Christmas morning with a cup of coffee, just quietly look at my tree. I like having a real tree up. Anybody who's been following my socials, I got a big Christmas village I expanded this year. That's the first hour of my day. My missus sleeps in. That'll probably be me and the dog just having a cup of coffee and taking it all in. We are going to have a brown Christmas locally this year. So it won't be snowy, but it is what it is. But my biggest kind of thing was always I love Christmas Day. I love seeing the family and having a nice meal and all that, especially the occasions where I get to cook food for everyone. This year, everyone is just sort of scattered in the family, so it'll just be me and the missus, and then we're gonna make some trips around and maybe see a few people that day. But I always liked opening one small gift on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Starting before you go to bed. Here's one. Just here's a little tiny. Just so you know, I love you. And here's my fucking issue. Twice in the last month, two companies have really done us dirty. You might have heard recently the missus and I got a nice KitchenAid mixer for making breads and pastries and whatnot that I complained at the time showed up in no wrapping
Right. Just the
in the
KitchenAid box.
actual box outside during the holiday season on my front porch. Now, again, we don't live in a bad neighborhood, but still, I said at the time, I say again, KitchenAid, get your whole life together.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm sending the missus on a little 4-day trip, go see her mom quick after Christmas, so it'll just be me and Ripley hanging out. So there wasn't a bunch of presents under the tree.
Right.
And I'm not super commercial. So I always tell the missus, like, hey, I need a chocolate orange from Terry's in my stocking and wrap up some little thing. I don't need much. I'm living a pretty good spot.
Right.
Well, I got my wife that Christmas present to open up. And for the first time in the entire history of me ordering things from Amazon to the house, it showed up in the box that it came in with the pictures of what it was on the outside, not in another box, not wrapped up, not in a bag, in the goddamn box. The one present I got for my missus, small little thing that was going to be a surprise.
She's
Side
the one
note.
that got it.
Side note, was actually for me. I went to bed a little early because I had to work the next day. She was the one who brought it in. I saw it the next day under the tree. I'm like, God damn it. Fuck.
Yeah. Come on.
Amazon, The first time ever. Amazon has put a box of batteries in a box before.
They've started going to that. The best
I
advice
don't
I ha-
I don't
the,
hate it. I understand.
I mean, the best advice I got is make sure you click the gift. This is a gift, and then it'll actually come in a discreet box with a gift receipt.
I didn't notice that particular tab to click. I will look for it in the future, buddy.
It's
But
a little
yes,
box.
I screwed myself on this
That
particular
sucks,
one.
man.
Yeah.
That
Well,
sucks.
here's the best part. It was a gift for my missus, but also a gift for me. So, anybody out there who's listening, I'm going to assume, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, light us up in the comments. Most people who are really into candles are female.
I would say that was a fair.
If you were to put a number on it, I
That's a
bet
fair weight.
if you walked into a house and there's a candle or two lit, I'm gonna say it's 94% of the time a lady, and the other time the guy was farting or smoking grass or whatever in the house. Burn the turkey, right? So, anyways, she tends to occasionally leave those lit
Hmm.
when she leaves the house or she goes to bed, and then I get up and I see a candle lit, and like it's been a thing, right?
Hmm.
I get her a nice little what looks like a lamp. Adjustable heights, got a little base. The lamp goes down, warms the candle up with no flame,
Yep,
puts the
candle
smell
warmer.
through the house. Also lights up the area. My wife likes to sit and read books quietly. It was
There
a
you go.
win. It's a double win, right?
Right.
No, take that surprise, wrap that all up, just cram it because she brought in her own goddamn gift.
Oh, that happens. That happens to the best of
Shit.
us, right?
Shit.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do, buddy? Uh, you You might have mentioned last year, but I don't remember. So we'll rehash a few things here, folks. It's not the big deal.
Right.
Are you a artificial or a real tree guy?
I'm a real tree guy. I
You're a
love
real
having
tree
a
guy.
real tree in the house.
Can we complain about the price of trees
Oh,
for a minute?
absolutely.
All right.
And
Uh,
especially, I mean, I'm gonna bring up Costco again, but yeah, no, trees are fucking ridiculous.
did you buy your tree at Costco?
No, but I should have. They were
You
$59.
should have. Okay. Tell me the story. Go
They
ahead.
were they were $59 at Costco. They went
Really?
down to $12 at Costco.
When it gets late, sure. Right.
And this was a couple weeks ago.
Okay, so here, I should ask this question, okay? In your household, not the specific day, but like generalized, when do you get your tree? When does your tree go up?
The weekend after Thanksgiving. So
Okay,
Black
that's where
the
we're
Black
that's where we're
Friday
at
weekend.
too. Right. I buy Friday,
Yep.
let it settle in the house, decorating lights on Saturday.
Yep.
Okay. Go.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, I picked up mine this year and I just went, are you fucking kidding me? It was $120
That's the
For-
general consensus. I've talked to some people.
for an 8-foot tree. Like, I'm like, holy shit. Unbelievable.
It's not great. Like a friend of the show, Nick Hamilton, he and I were talking recently at an event we were all at together, and Nick went full Griswold family Christmas this year. He got the galoshes on and he took the family station wagon. Not he has a station wagon, but he goes out and goes to the Christmas tree lot
Yeah,
where you walk out, cut down your own tree. They hand you a saw.
the farm. Yep.
Right.
The tree
Went to
farm.
the tree farm.
Yep.
God love him. There's a nice holiday tradition there. I'm sure it was really sweet and everything. He did say, I think it was snowing a tiny bit that day. Like it was probably a nice moment, right?
Oh, yeah.
He paid what we paid.
Really? I figured it would have been cheaper. Are you serious? He paid what we paid?
He paid what we paid. I thought, I mean, he paid a hair less.
Wow. Holy crap.
Hair. $10 less, right? He saved $10 by walking out. I mean, it's not like he was walking 30 miles, right?
Yeah.
But he walked out, looked at a few, walked around for a while in the cold, picked one out, sawed it down himself.
All right.
Okay. I mean, I would have thought when he was telling me this, I'm like, good for you, man. You took the effort, you went out. It was a fun family event, FYI, or not FYI, but etc. And you saved yourself, $40. No, you didn't.
No. That's crazy. And that's the weird part, because coming from the Black Hills, I know that you could get, and I don't know what the price is now, but when I last did it, you could actually go to the game fish and parks and buy a tree permit for, I think it was 10, 15, or $20, something like that. And you could go into the national forest and find your own tree live in the forest and cut your own tree down with the permit.
I like it.
hike through the woods. I don't know what it costs. I know they still do it.
Oh, it's like everything. The price went up, right? But you
Right.
can still probably do it. That's great.
But
I like that. That's good.
and it was fun. We did it a few times. The kids were super young, so if you can imagine having a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old trying to truck through the snow in the Black Hills, basically, I wanted to cut them down before I cut the tree down. I
I
would
can
never do
happily
that.
tell you, I have no idea what that's like.
I would never do that. That is, strike that from the record. That was a joke, for the love of God.
Obviously, satire, folks, satire. So I wanted to ask you, and this is the second thing I'm going to ask the listening audience today. The same question I'm about to ask John. If you have an opinion on this, please reach out and let us know. If if you could start a new Christmas tradition or get rid of one altogether, what would it be? Now I'm going to tell you, I've got mine ready to go. So let me tell
Go
you where
for it.
I'm coming from, and maybe it'll generate the thought process in your head.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get rid of mistletoe. In my Christmas mistletoe kiss career, it was twice a one time a person I knew who I was looking forward to maybe getting a kiss from one day, and it turned out I got lucky at a Christmas party. And once was a stranger, but every other time was an aunt or a grandma's friend or
Or a
mistletoe
dude.
ain't right. Well, fortunately, that never happened. I see things are different in the Black Hills in Wyoming. That's fine. No judgment here, buddy.
Hey, man, you come from Canada. The French are weird.
Uh, okay, so it's not just the French, right? Look, everybody's weird. Like, uh, the my wife actually is kind of weird about it sometimes. It's not weird. It's just it strikes her as strange. The physical affection level where I'm from between family members is not awkward, weird Tennessee family member. I'm not saying anything like that, right? It's not the wild whites of West Virginia. Uh,
Right.
but I mean, like, certainly more kisses and like a lot more hugs and physical like contact, right?
Sure.
Yeah, is it kind of weird sometimes? Sure. But different cultures are different, right? Like
Yep.
I
Yep.
think most of the states I've interacted with so far are a little repressed in that way.
Possibly, yeah.
Do
Who
you know what I
knows?
mean? Like
Yep.
it forgive the words, folks. I don't mean anything negative, but it seems there's a lot of like worried that you're going to be perceived like inbred or homophobic or something just because you show like, do you know what I mean? It seems a little more aggressive down here.
That's
You know,
funny.
it's the general kind of just concern. So,
Right.
but can you think anything you'd like to add for like a good new tradition or something you just don't like, you want to scratch off the list if you had the choice?
Um, no. I I kind of like it all. I enjoy the Christmas season. I've never had the mistletoe issue. I've never been around mistletoe bullshit. I don't have any in my house. Like, it's just not a thing. Um, I, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with how everything is, really. I honestly, I know it's
Perfect.
strange because there's always something that somebody would like to change or something. But my life is blissfully simple
Eat simple. I was gonna
at,
say easy, but
at,
simple's a better
at
word.
Christmas and holidays. I really don't partake in a bunch of the traveling stuff. I don't see a lot of my family for holiday events anymore because or my extended family, I should say, because I spend it with my family, kids and wife.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm good, man. I'm really good.
That's a pretty healthy attitude. I guess I'm just fucked
Yeah.
up. I can live with
Well, you're
that.
never really happy, Jason. I don't know what to tell you.
I know you say that as a joke, man. Tell me, tell me how many dudes you really know who are so low drama as me. Not what I will talk to you about as a friend, but in public and in general.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm usually pretty chill, man. I don't want to cause no trouble.
I've seen you get fired up with our close friends. That's pretty funny.
Oh,
But
look, and I hate strangers being assholes. I'm not saying about that. Like, look, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, as the famous now Matt Rife said, but I fucking will.
right.
My yes, it's amazing my mouth doesn't give me more trouble than it does, but yeah, I'm pretty chill.
Right. I think that's honestly why we get along so well is we're both just like, nah, zero drama. Fuck this
That's
bullshit.
it. Yeah, it takes a lot of the fun of it. So tell me, in your household, buddy, because obviously my missus don't listen, yours probably won't hear this before the fact. What are the what are the gifts floating around under the tree this year? What were some of the things people were interested in?
Well, so we took our kiddos and mother-in-law to London this year. And part of that was with the expense of how expensive that fucking trip was. We told the kids, hey, this is Christmas this year. This is your Christmas present. You know,
That's pretty fair, really.
that's a $15,000-$20,000 trip. Like, and they didn't have to pay for much.
I presumed that was going to be on the cuff, most of that.
Yeah.
Mom and dad are taking care of that. Like, yeah.
Yep. And we ended up under budget, so we paid for my mother-in-law's entire trip as well.
Club husband points, good for you.
Yeah, and I mean, we got the kiddos a few things because I just don't like having a bear underneath the tree. You know, nothing underneath there.
That's where I was at. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It always kind of sucks. So we got them some stuff that they could really use. Like, my oldest kiddo, we got her a couple of nice bags. I'm looking over my shoulder to make sure that nobody's walking past me.
No, if somebody was back there, I'd tell you, yeah, don't worry.
No, we got her a couple of nice bags for work that she could really use for her job. We got the youngest kiddo a few things that she can use in her bedroom area. Just some like organizing, knick-knacky kind of things. We got the middle kiddo some stuff for her gaming setup. So I can't say what I got my wife because she's sitting across the hallway working. So
She also is the one person that might hear this before it comes out.
we do all of our Christmas stuff on Christmas Eve. So by the time we've already had our Christmas. So we open up all the gifts on Christmas Eve. We have dinner Christmas Eve.
Hey, man, way to bury the lead. All right. You open up all your presents and stuff Christmas Eve?
Yeah. Yep.
What do you do Christmas morning?
Nothing.
How new is this? Your kids could not have been fine with this years ago.
Okay, so with the kids, what we used to do is we used to do the family gifts, but Santa never came until Christmas night.
That's right. Santa doesn't come. Good point. Santa
Right.
doesn't come until Christmas night. So the family gets, look, you, not just another pretty face, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, I like it.
Thank
That's good.
So yeah, that's how we'd work it.
Oh, that's not bad, actually. I kind of like it. See, that's what you got to think of as parents, folks. Those of us who don't have any of those concerns, we just sort of just freewheel.
Right.
The dog don't know any better. She's going to play with that toy for 5 minutes and then spend 3 hours tearing the box apart. So I'm good.
Right. We so funny story.
Yeah.
My youngest, when she finally decided that Santa wasn't real, didn't know it, and she let it ride for as long as she probably could, as long as she could. Found out from my oldest that she didn't, but what she said to her sister was, why would I say that I don't believe when that would be less presents that I'd get?
Genius.
I'm like, you get the same amount of presents. Fucking A. You're just
But
simplifying.
but at the time,
Right.
She's thinking, okay, the game is the game. So if there's one less person to give me a gift, it's one less gift that I get. I understand the hustle. I like the hustle.
So I drug her. I threw her sister under the bus to her. I'm like, so I heard something funny.
I like it, man. That's good. Your youngest, you said, eh?
Yeah. Yep.
That's good stuff. I like that.
It was funny.
Well, so on that note, buddy, I have in the past heard this done many different times. I wanted to put our version of it out there.
Yeah.
You were just talking about Santa's presents coming.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do my quick version of breaking down the math on Santa delivering all those Christmas gifts in one evening?
You absolutely can, man. Go right ahead.
I promise, folks, I'm going to keep this to a bare minimum. So if your kids have been listening, pause now. This is the time to send them out of the room if they understand just the basics of math. So here's what I looked at, man. In 2020, There is approximately 1.98 billion children in the world, ranging from the age of newborn to 14.
Right.
It doesn't talk about religion here because with Santa and religion, except for a few religions that are real specific, it can be squirrely. You can
Yep.
still take part. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
let's include everybody. Uh, Now, speaking of getting the presents there, now we talk about Santa's sleigh.
Mhm.
Okay. So 1,980,000,000 people.
Yep.
The cube root of that, because that's, square footage, is about 1,256. If you assume that every present is a foot by a foot by a foot, some of them be bigger, some of them be smaller, that's just kind of an average, right?
Yep.
To fit all those in Santa's sleigh, it would need to be 1,256 feet wide and long and high. That's nearly a quarter of a mile each for dimension, folks, just to give you an idea.
Right.
To deliver all those presents in 12 hours, if you keep even in mind the rotation of the Earth gives you a few extra darkness hours, 6 to 6 a.m., right?
Yep.
That's 165 million presents that would need to be delivered every hour. There are 3,600 seconds in an hour. If you divide all that out, it gets down to 0.0000218 seconds per delivery. Now, Santa gets lucky once in a while. There's multiple kids in the house, so maybe he gets a whole second.
Right.
There's a family of 5.5, right?
Right.
So if you figure 1 second per delivery, this does not even factor in the travel time, which you would have to figure would be almost as fast. And that doesn't include eating cookie time, drinking milk time, or the time to get up and down the chimney.
Right.
It seems to me that I'm glad kids are oblivious to the obvious for at least a portion of life. Some kids figure it out earlier or later. I don't have any of my own, but I like that kids are just not aware enough of the fact that that's impossibly magical
Right.
until they hit like their l- preteens, teens.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I am happy that they at least can look at it and go, well, that's not true.
Look, dude, Santa's completely magical. He gets to control time as we sit. Like we're all asleep. He doesn't come until you're sleeping. If you stay awake, he doesn't show up. So, if you're sleeping, he stops time.
Now, factor that in to him. He can't just make a route. Some of them kids might still be up. They might be little shits.
Oh, he's
right?
got to backtrack like motherfucker.
He might have to pack a few, come back. I mean,
So how many exactly? I mean, let's talk about the reindeer, right? Let's talk about the reindeer for a minute. Can you name all the reindeer?
I think I can.
Okay. How many of them were there?
There's 9 total.
9 total. So
It would be. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
It would be Dasher and Dancer, and Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, and Rudolph, of course.
Right.
That's 9, right?
Yep. So if they're towing a sleigh that is a quarter mile by quarter mile by quarter mile,
Yep.
and that many tonnages, right? So
And they could have done it with 8 because they weren't going to bring Rudolph.
Right.
That's a side note. Go ahead.
right. So how big are those reindeer? And those
How
reindeer
strong
gotta
are
be
those
this-
reindeer?
They're on steroids. They got to be as big as my house. Like damn.
So I got a note here off to the side before we make a little kind of adjustment here. Just FYI, the 0.0000218 seconds that Santa got for each individual delivery,
Right.
that would be 80,000 times faster than Amazon. Just FYI. For their average delivery. Not the time it takes them, it's just when the truck gets it and takes it to your home. Not their
funny.
processing and all that nonsense.
Right.
It would be 80,000 times faster than Amazon. So it looks like they got a little ways to go.
Amazon ain't got shit on Santa.
Yeah, Amazon ain't got shit on Santa, man. You just said something I was going to bring something up about. What did you mention right before that?
It was about the reindeer. The sheer size that they could be.
The sheer size of the reindeer be ice. Oh, folks, once in a while I lose a thought and I lose it. Maybe it'll come back to me.
And then you got to park that damn thing on top of a house. I mean, come on, man. Like, My house ain't fitting that.
There's some sort of gravity drive, quantum physics thing going on. They don't want us to know, so we won't know, man. What are
Oh,
you
that's
gonna do?
funny, right?
But yes, I'd always heard that done a bunch of times and kind of just wanted to go through that to just do the math myself on like a basic idea. Now,
Right.
it in the spirit of so as I was going through this math, sometimes folks, if I want to make sure that I say something reasonably coherent the first time, I will read it out in front of somebody a couple of times until I work the kinks out. I did that with this particular Santa breakdown thing. Uh, if you want to look at someone when you're like ruining a sweet, thoughtful part of the world, like, oh yeah, Santa can deliver all those presents, even if we're an adult who knew better, when I
Mm.
broke it all down to watch another adult turn and go, well, shit, man, like, it made me feel a tiny little bit bad.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
was anti-Christmas spirit for like a split second.
That's funny.
But
No,
other than that, man, what
and
are you
that
thinking?
well, I I wanted to talk about some funny Christmas stories that I pulled up on Reddit.
Hit me.
Can we actually
Oh,
do a little
the dreaded
the
Reddit. Go
dreaded
ahead,
Reddit?
buddy.
I want to read this story to you. I think it's funnier than shit. I wish that I would have thought of this as well. I was the youngest kid, so it probably would have happened to me. So from Cup Be Empty. All
Okay,
right.
cup be empty.
Yeah, and this is on r/Ask an American Reddit thread. Okay.
Like it.
My sister and I stayed up really late Christmas Eve. We removed all of our youngest brother's presents from under the tree and we emptied his stocking. We stowed all of the presents behind the couch and we put all of his stocking stuffers in a bag. He was like 8 years old. We meticulously wrapped and put bows on boxes to him that we filled with charcoal briquettes and Q-tips. Can't remember why I picked Q-tips, but we did. On Christmas morning, he got to go first because he was the youngest. He tore into his first box and then his face just dropped. He went out of turn and ripped open present number 2, also coal and Q-tips. He ran into the other room where the stockings were and dumped his out. It was a plastic bag filled with charcoal and Q-tips. He lost it. My parents had no idea what we'd done. I think my dad was ready to beat us for ruining Christmas. So when my brother finally got it together, and we showed him where we stashed all of his toys and where we put his stocking contents, he was happy as hell after that. To this day, probably 25 years later, I still get called the Christmas Grinch by my whole family. Everyone conveniently forgets how complicit my sister was in this. Those presents didn't wrap themselves, and I suck at wrapping. How fucking great would that be?
That's just mean.
I mean, that would be
What could the older kids have possibly had against an 8-year-old to break their heart on Christmas morning? That's just mean. Oh, man, actually, no, I want to get a hold of that person now. That's not good. Well, you look up your next one here, man. I wanted to throw out a little thing that I was looking up earlier.
yeah.
From the Associated Press, which is normally a fairly reputable site. They decided to put out a list. This came just a few hours ago, I think, of the businesses that will and will not be closed on Christmas. Now, this dawned on me because I'm real proud of the stores that don't open Christmas, don't open Thanksgiving Day, none of this Black Friday stuff. Give your people a break with their families or whatever, right? I don't know why they put this list together because I can surmise what was about a 8-minute read into gas stations and a couple of pharmacies will be open. If you don't know for sure, give them a call.
Yep.
I'm going to find out who did it. Whoever put this together for the AP Press, what a waste of your whole afternoon, probably looking those up.
Yeah.
You know what? This is the AP News. It should be right at the very bottom, and it's not. The person didn't even want to be tied together on their own.
Oh, no way. No way.
Dude, it's not even here.
Oh, that's impressive. They wanted to forget about it too.
They didn't even want to put their name on the fact that somebody made them do this. Ha ha ha
Yeah,
ha.
that
All
was
right,
just a
moving on, buddy.
filler.
What do you got
It's
next?
just a filler deal.
That's great.
So this story comes from Love to Know website. It was about funny Christmas stories. It says Santa is stuck. Jack and his sisters had just come down the stairs on Christmas morning. The pile of presents had the children vibrating with excitement. Suddenly, a loud bang came from the family's chimney, and Jack and his sisters looked at the fireplace in horror, asking, "Is Santa stuck in there?" The family flew to the window only to find a family raccoon scurrying up the sides with the Christmas decorations in tow.
Little bastard.
Fucking trash pandas ripping off the
Fucking little
Christmas
trash
decorations.
pandas, man. Well, that's not cool. A little real life Grinch. Should have painted a little bastard green. That's sweet, man. I like that. You ever had any Christmas disasters?
So I remember the one story I remember, and I tell to almost everybody is, if anybody knows me, they knew I grew up very on very far down on the poor scale, right?
You
I
were
was-
not financially viable, you and your kin. No,
No.
you've mentioned, but yeah.
And so we used to get presents from what people would donate to, the Toys for Tots and stuff like that, the organizations that give Christmas presents to needy families, right? So it was all ran from the courthouse and whatnot. My mom, bless her heart, she was slaving away. She trying to make ends meet. And there's 5 of us kids. And I remember Christmas morning, we got our presents from Santa. I'm the youngest. I open up mine, and it is this baby doll, blonde baby doll in a dress. And my sister is the next one older than me, and so she opens hers, and it's a fire truck. I remember looking at her and going, "Will you please trade with me?"
Not realizing it was just a
In fear of my life that she was going to say
clerical
no.
error, like, oh, for sure, yeah. Like, I don't want this. Do you want that? I really don't want this. Like, yeah, one of the first real moments.
Yeah,
When obviously just a clerical error. You know what I mean?
right. And it was, it was.
Go ahead.
My mom wrapped him up. She was tired from working, double shift. I mean, so she threw the wrong names on him.
So, I pride myself. I'll mention it every single year, folks. I actually, so far at this point, I haven't actually wrapped any gifts yet. Again, I would have wrapped the one from Amazon, but she knows what it is now. It seems like a waste of wrapping paper. I pride myself in wrapping a nice, clean gift. I don't want you to see the lines. If I can match the pattern, I'll take a few extra minutes and match things. I think there's something to be said for taking the time for a nice, well-wrapped, nice-looking gift. However, when I was young, the house I grew up in originally had an actual brick fireplace in the living room, and the parents would burn the paper and the boxes and just like throw it in the fire, get rid of it a little bit at a time.
Yep.
I don't remember the circumstances, but since it never came up, I'm going to presume at my young age, which I'm going to ballpark was, correct me if I'm wrong, big brother, fact checker, I might have been 5. Well, I figured you can just put all the paper in there.
Oh, you did not.
Well, I don't know if I did because I don't have a conscious memory of it, but no one ever brings it up at Christmas. The fire out on the front, it had charred and scarred the brick in the front. I didn't like the house on fire or anything, right? But the fire came out and the flame came out, and our nice chimney that went up to the roof and through everything had a burn mark on it for years and years and years.
Charcoaled the shit out of the fireplace.
Charcoaled the shit out of it, right?
That's
And
funny.
again, usually if someone else messed up in my family in a fun way, or sometimes a serious one, when they weren't around, you'd bring it up and laugh about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since it's never come up around me,
Oh, it's
and I
definitely
distinctly
you.
remember this happened, I'm pretty sure this was me. So my brother can reach out. Did I put too much like wrapping paper in the fire and try to burn the house down, big brother, when I was like 4 or 5 or 6?
Oh, that'd be great.
And if it was way, way later, don't include the age. If I was like 13, don't say nothing.
No, I want him to text us both.
He
I need that
definitely will.
ammo. Please.
He definitely will.
Did you guys ever open your presents in order? Like from with age? Did you ever do?
No, I was the younger brother, so I'm pretty sure it was. I assume it was sort of like a given that my brothers, no, let Jason open the first gift. Like, I was the youngest kid. I'm pretty sure that was the thing, but at another, like if you'd go to I mean, we always went to an uncle or aunts or two or three on Christmas Eve. You know, you made the trip around, right?
Yep.
My ma had the least amount of kids or tied for the least amount of anybody, so it was probably I don't want to use the word expected, but I think in the family sense of expected, yeah, she's going to come to us because she got to get two kids in the car. One of them is a teenager. That's way easier than our five kids, eight kids, 10 kids.
Right.
And 10 kids is not a joke. Shout out to the Fitzgeralds.
Wow.
So
Impressive.
we always made a few stops. Usually they had a gift for nieces, nephews, and stuff. Then it was just random.
Oh,
You'd
okay.
pick a kid and go, okay, go just go pick something out from under the tree and read the name off and hand it to whoever it's supposed to be. It was really pretty random. But Scotch Irish family, there everywhere you went, there was a lot of us there, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, my uncle and aunt Bob and Marge, it was one of the mandatory stops. They have a gaggle of kids. Like,
Yeah.
every one of them grew up great, like, but like a gaggle of kids, 10 children, right?
Wow.
Uh,
That's impressive.
yeah, all of whom are doing well. Nobody ended up in jail. Like, nobody had any major, like,
Beat the
10
odds.
10 good, well-rounded, from very successful to happily successful kids, the whole lot of them. It's incredible, really.
Right. Impressive.
But anyway, yeah, that was always the fun trip over there because you knew it was food and the adults would be drinking back in the day when they all drank. I
Right.
remember it's not quite as politically acceptable now, folks, but when you don't know something, you don't know it, so don't shout me out too bad here. Uh, the kids used to go down into like the play basement where the toys and things were. It was really unfinished, but there was a record player down there, and for a lot of years in a row, we listened to the Bill Cosby comedy album on a vinyl.
Oh, wow.
You'd go down there and laugh because at the time it wasn't blue, right? Like it was pretty family friendly. There was some
Yep.
adult jokes, but we didn't get them when we were kids. Obviously, not quite as acceptable now that we know some
Yeah.
things.
Right. Right.
Like, terrible, awful, horrendous,
Horrendous.
despicable, illegal behavior. Like, yeah,
Piece of shit work.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I do. That was a pretty common Christmas for quite a few years in a row.
Yeah. We always did opening by age, right? So everybody pick a spot to sit, and then you pass out all of the gifts at the same time. So everybody's got this fucking pile of gifts in front of them, and then by age, all the way through the adults, right? By age, one gift at a time.
Oh, okay. So I thought you meant like the littlest. So the not littlest, the youngest. So the youngest person started, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. The youngest person doesn't open all their gifts.
Nope.
They open a gift.
A gift.
Do they choose?
Yes, they can choose whatever gift
The
they want.
opener chooses. Okay. So
Yep.
and then it goes to the next oldest,
Yep.
and you keep going until nobody has any gifts left.
Yep.
It seems to me, not to be materialist, because I'm trying to actually be very much less that way this year. Uh, that seems a little awkward when someone runs out of gifts and other people have a whole bunch of gifts still, and they just pass, pass. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah. I mean, that's when.
what happened then?
Well, that always happened with the adults, right? And by that time, you
Mhm.
don't care. We don't have any. We're good.
The older you
yeah.
are, the more acceptable that becomes, certainly, right?
And then with the kids, they were too busy playing with their shit, so they never realized what was going on.
You make a good point. And again, folks, I know it's an ad nauseum reminder. I don't have any kids. I miss some of these kind of simple, obvious things. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
thanks, man.
kids are basic creatures, right? So they get a shiny thing. You're lucky if they actually open up the rest of their gifts sometimes. Now, I feel bad kind of talking about this, to be honest with you, a little bit.
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't feel bad. Fuck.
there's people out there that don't get the opportunity. Right?
Oh, certainly, man.
Right.
Yeah, listen,
So
this is
we're not trying to gloat. It's just I understand where everybody's at, but
if you're not bragging, which I promise folks we're not, appreciating what you have shouldn't be considered gloating, but I understand where you're coming from, buddy. Yes,
Right.
you're being considerate. I get that. Yeah.
But yeah,
Way to
no,
be a bummer. Thanks, John.
I'm sorry. It struck
Don't
me.
be.
It
No,
struck
no,
me in the
yeah,
moment. I'm like, oh God.
listen, that's
But
what we do here. This whole thing is catharsis and, I mean,
right,
what do you call it? Therapy for us.
therapeutic. Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
yeah. And oh God, that's bad. If this is therapy, we've got serious issues. We probably should get the Amber back.
Yeah, so coming up, folks, John mentioned that. That's a good point. We have our next couple of episodes in a row after this. We do have guests.
Yep, it'll be a
So,
fun
yeah,
series
it'd
here.
be a fun
Fun
series,
couple.
a fun couple of weeks. Yeah, not super short, so you get a little length out of the podcast, a little more than you normally would, even with guests.
Yep. Amber
So
set a
bear with
record.
us. Yeah, we did set a record on one of them, that's for sure. But yeah, 3 guests the next couple of weeks. It would be a lot of fun. 2 of our guests, when you listen to the episode, are competing right now for I'm not going to say prize, but a distinction
Yep.
within the podcast. So if once you listen to the episode on New Year's Day or thereafter, if you have an opinion on who you think the winner should be, reach out.
Yep.
Text us, email us, whatever. We're taking public opinion. We haven't decided yet. We're on the fence still. So when you listen to the episode, let us know who you think is the winner. If you know, you know.
It'll
Okay?
be fun. It'll be fun.
And the week after that, folks, we have a lady came in and got inside John and I's brain. Buckle up.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever heard Jason vapor lock. That was
Buckle
great.
up. It was. You want to hear a guy trying not to be a pain in the ass, but trying to take the position of someone who's like, yeah, but what about this? But yeah, what about that? Vapor lock, folks.
It
Yeah,
was great.
we got a couple of fun episodes coming up, so that's what I'm happy about. That's our Christmas gift to you, and that was a gift to me because the record-setting long one was a lot of fun.
Sure was.
Yeah, buddy, that's everything I had for the people. We just want to put out I was gonna say quick one, but we put some time in for this. This is all right.
No, this is great, man. I'm happy with that. We jumped on here and did this, and again, remind everybody, have a very very Merry Christmas. You know where to find us. You know how to get a hold of us. Everything's at isawpodcast.com. On the webs, it's the same thing over and over and over again on repeat. The action item that I want to give you is share it. Share with a friend, share with a family member, share with a coworker. Hit like, hit follow, do whatever you got to do. Give us a rating on Spotify. That would be great. They always love to see it. We like to see
Any
it.
interaction helps, folks.
Yeah.
Any interaction.
That's the gift that I'm asking everybody for who's listening or who hasn't followed or liked or commented. Do that, please. That would be a gift to me.
That's an excellent gift for the podcast. I appreciate it, buddy. Let me just back up John's sentiment. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you for any time you do share, anything you do to help out the podcast. We appreciate you very much here. John and I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas, and we look forward to you listening to us and interacting with us in the new year.
Yep, absolutely. God bless everybody.
God bless. John, cheers.
Cheers, my man. Sláinte.